Alright, good day. Prepping Australia here with video number 2 of my long-term food storage using long-term foods, Mylar bags, and oxygen absorbers. Now, if you watched the previous video, you would have seen that all of this food would have been in the original packaging that it came from in the shops. And I was really surprised at how well this worked out. So I'm going to show you what I used, just so you could put together this kit exactly the same. It's quite easy, to be honest. I didn't realize it was going to work out so well. But I started with 2 packages of 40 grams of dried onion, a package of 100 grams of whole black pepper seed corns, and then 100 grams of granulated garlic. Okay. Now, I wish you could smell it here. It's really actually quite nice, to be honest. I started with 1 kilo of salt, and there's only a tiny bit left. And then we had a 5 kilos of rice, 1 kilo of red beans, 1 kilo of black beans. And what happened was I went and bought all this food with a plan of doing this and doing these videos. And to be honest, I was not intimidated, but I knew it was going to be tedious to do all this work and to break everything up. So it sat there on my living room floor here for about 2 weeks before I actually got off my ass and did something to it. But to be honest, once I finally got the video done last night and then realized, well, I needed to break this food up and package it up, I just started with the onion, and I didn't have a plan, so to speak, but I realized that 80 grams of dried onion filled up 6 bags at about the same rate. So I just took, okay, 6 is going to be my number then, and I can start working with that, and I can create 6 packages or prepackaged meals. And so I broke out the onion, broke out the granulated garlic, so that's 100 grams of granulated garlic spread across 6 bags. Same with of course, the peppercorns, salt. I actually got 7 bags of salt. The kilo of rice broke down really nicely into 3 even bags, the same with the red beans. And then one of the most intimidating of all was this bloody rice. Because like 5 kilos of rice, and I thought, what the hell, that's a lot of rice. Well, to be honest, 5 kilos of rice breaks down really nicely into 6 bags with 4 cups each. So it's kind of an all-inclusive meal if I wanted to. I could take a whole bag of rice, a whole bag of beans, 1 each of these, throw it into a pot, and away we went. Now, obviously, you want to soak the beans, and there's some cooking strategies behind all that. But the concept was to have these prepackaged kits, and then store the kits into the Mylar bags. I just was surprised at how well everything worked out with the amount that I bought, with no plan involved, and I just came up with the number 6, and it worked out really well. So I thought, just for the purposes of today, we'd start out, and I won't seal this one. We'll do that one in another video, but we'll put that in here. We'll put that in here. Now again, there's going to be oxygen absorbers in here, so these are going to get sucked tight, like that. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion. Now, to be honest, that's actually got about only half of the space taken up that we could. We do want to leave, a good 2 inches to seal. So you can still see in this bag I probably have enough. I could probably actually put 2 kits each per bag. But I'm going to have to think that through because I'm not sure if that's how I actually want to do it. I don't want to waste the Mylar bags, but having said that, I also want to break it up so it actually does work nicely with regards to having a meal plan. Alright, so I'm going to come back to you when I finally get this nutted out and go through the whole process of sealing the bag. I learned a trick off another guy off of YouTube, so I'll show you how that works. Once again, Prepping Australia here, just trying to help you prep some food in Australia. It's a very expensive place. What you see in front of you was about $60 worth of food and bags. But having said that, I still have a bunch of these. How many? 80 of these left easy. Still have a bunch of these left too. And then out of the Mylar bags, I'm only going to use 6 of them. Possibly even only 3 of them. We'll see. But definitely 6 of them. And there were 30 in the original kit for $23, which included the oxygen absorbers. So there you go. $60 worth of food. I think I mentioned in the previous video, if I seal these up properly and I'll go through that process in the next video, exactly some of the tricks that you have to do. Seal these up in Mylar bags, put those bags into a sealable food grade bucket, and this food will last seriously for 30 years. Everything you see here is easily 30 years, has an age or a lifespan of 30 years if it's properly stored, so that's fantastic. And I also mentioned in the previous video, which I'll mention again, that if nothing else, this is a great inflation hedge, because nothing happens 30 years from now, I open this up and eat this food, I guarantee you that this food's going to cost a hell of a lot more than it does right now. Alright, so once again, Prepping Australia, thank you for your time, and I'll come back and show you how I package all this up, and then we'll move on to the next one. Prepping Australia out.